Pope Francis has said that business is a noble vocation. Some people, indeed some Christians, see business as something problematic, motivated perhaps by money, profit, and power. However, it is clear from casual observation that the elimination of poverty, the achievement of reasonable levels of material prosperity and well-being, and the provision of meaningful work requires a thriving business economy. Indeed, Pope John Paul II, in his encyclical Centesimus Annus, asked a rhetorical question, should capitalism be the goal? And responded, if by capitalism is meant an economic system which recognises the fundamental and positive role of business, the market, private property, and the resulting responsibility for the means of production, as well as free human creativity in the economic sector, then the answer is certainly in the affirmative, even though it would perhaps be more appropriate to speak of a business economy, market economy, or simply free economy. After all, Jesus and his stepfather Joseph worked in the business economy. We can be sure that they worked with excellence, and this is key. We can be sure that they conducted their business ethically. Indeed, Pope John Paul II continues to make exactly this point. He moves on to note that business must be conducted ethically so that the business is put at the service of the human person in his or her totality. Though profits are a vital indicator of success, the ultimate purpose of a business is the human flourishing that comes from providing worthwhile goods and services whilst providing fulfilling work for those who can support themselves and their families as a result. In addition, of course, a flourishing business provides a reward for its owners, as well as profits that can be reinvested to grow the business and keep it flourishing. All these things are mentioned in Catholic social teaching as positive aspects of a business economy. A modern business economy also has a significant financial sector. Christians are often intrinsically suspicious of finance. It is a sector of economy where there are so many temptations to sin. The Christian Church has always stressed the potential pitfalls associated with disordered attitudes towards wealth. But it has been equally clear that greed, rather than money per se, is the primary stumbling block. Problems invariably begin whenever people start to view money, or any other instrumental good, as an ultimate good, or when fundamental goods are subordinated to the pursuit of money or any other instrumental good. Without a modern financial system, life for the less well-off would be unbearable. People would not be able to protect themselves from a disaster such as the death of the main breadwinner or the financial consequences of a fire in the home. Workers would not be able to save to provide for their retirement, and they would be at the mercy of friends or family who might not have the resources to support them. Only the very wealthy would be able to access the capital to start a business. A rightly ordered financial system can certainly serve the common good. Herein lies the fundamental legitimacy for modern finance systems. Insofar as they help to facilitate the allocation of resources among individuals, households, entrepreneurs, businesses, and governments, financial systems can help us to realize the principle of common use in ways that respect private ownership on a national and international scale. However, we know from experience that financial institutions and whole systems can fail. This reflects our human nature. Financial systems ultimately consist of fallible, sinful human beings, and outcomes in financial markets reflect millions of daily choices by those very same fallible, sinful human beings. As a Vatican document published in 2018 reaffirmed, working in finance is a vocation. This is important. Working in finance can be a calling and should not be dismissed as a necessary but disreputable occupation. But, as Pope Benedict pointed out so many times, it is important that we see the bigger picture. We cannot and should not detach our work in finance from our Christian life. We should act ethically and with virtue to help ensure that the financial sector promotes the common good rather than creating a culture of greed and materialism.